Hi everybody, Hiroko here. Welcome to Ask a Teacher where I'll answer some of your most common Japanese questions. The question for this lesson is, should I use the on or kun reading? Learners of kanji are often confused about the usage of on reading and kun reading. Which should you use and when? First of all, let's take a look at what the on and kun readings actually are. Do you know this kanji? It means mountain and it's read as yama and san. Japanese people had been calling mountains yama long before this kanji was introduced from China. After the kanji arrived in Japan, it was given the reading of yama. That's its kun reading, which is its Japanese reading. But what about the Chinese reading? This kanji in China is read shan. This san was adapted to sun, so that's its own reading, its Chinese reading. But how do you know which one to use when you're reading? There's a general rule. When a word is made up of just one kanji, the kun reading is used. For example, hana meaning flower is read hana. Ame meaning rain is read ame. When a single word is made up of one kanji with hiragana like as in verbs or I adjectives, the kun reading is also used. For example, kiku is a verb that means listen. Atarashi is an I adjective that means new. On the other hand, when you have compounds of more than one kanji, their own reading should be used. For example, shinbun, which means newspaper. Shin and bun are their own reading of each kanji, shin and bun. But as I explained before, shin also has a kun reading, as in atarashi. And bun has a kun reading too, as in kiku. As you continue to study, you'll find some exceptions to this rule, but stick to the general rule as you begin to study kanji. Here's one more example. Try to read this kanji. It's a kanji compound, isn't it? Therefore, you should use the on readings, shoku and ji. So it's read shokuji, which means meal. On the other hand, what if this kanji is used in a verb meaning to eat? You should notice that it's comprised of kanji and kana, so you should use the kun reading and read it as taberu. I hope this makes sense to you. Do you have any more questions? Leave them in the comments below and I will try to answer them. またね!